For today's Inlet View, I want to welcome you to Blaine's beautiful garden. It's between the cemetery and the Family Life Center, and if you've not spent some time out here, I encourage you to do so. It's a beautiful place of peace and quiet, a place where you can look around and see old live oaks with Spanish moss and new growth on flowers and plants. Just this spring we've added, you may see it over my shoulder, a book exchange, a little library where you can bring a book to contribute for those who may want to come by and use it, and take a book if you'd like to enjoy yourself. I'm sitting on a couple century old bench that's been donated and restored. There are many benches in this beautiful area. And while these days we're struggling, wanting to be together, there's also some peace and a gift of spending time in a place like this alone or with the closest of our family members. I encourage you to take advantage of it on these beautiful days. We're all wondering when we'll be back together. I wish I could tell you an exact date at this point. I can tell you the Bishop Holston, has suggested no churches regather in any form before May 20th. So that would be the earliest, and I think it may be after that. I want to tell you that we're doing all we can to prepare for that day, and we're trying to make very wise decisions about how we will be together in person, as well as when that will happen. We're working toward that. This spring has been so different, and we know we miss one another. We miss some of the occasions that have been so important to us over the years, because the blessing of the Inlet has been such an important part of our church family and our community's life for now 24 years. We decided we would host that, a virtual blessing of the Inlet. It will be posted this Saturday at 11 a.m., the time that we would normally bless the Inlet each year. So we hope you'll join us for that on YouTube and Facebook, the church's website. Be with us for the posting of the blessing of the Inlet, the virtual blessing of the Inlet, this Saturday at 11 a.m. And then Sunday, when we gather together for our worship services at 8:45 and 11, we'll have another sermon in a series as we look at 1 Peter and we look at what's next after the resurrection. This week will be from Acts 2, the Acts of the Apostle, chapter 2, and it will be the largest portion of Peter's sermon that followed just after the Pentecost event, but that was a reflection on Jesus' life and death and resurrection and what it means. It's Peter's explanation of what Jesus means and what that means for us as we look forward to life in the resurrection. The life now reflecting the resurrection. That will be part of what we do this Sunday. We'll also have a panel discussion where the pastors will explore what we understand from that and how this sermon gives us our mission for living together. The sermon in the sanctuary will be offered by Isaac. The panel discussion will be part of the Harbor worship service. We certainly hope you're part of both of those online with us. We're grateful that you have chosen to make time to be part of our church family, to worship and to serve. We look forward to seeing you Sunday and Saturday. Have a wonderful day.